Right, in this video I'm going to be testing out this Demon Shine by Carplan, and I recommend it because I've used it before and I think it really does work, and the shine lasts for about 3 months and it really does have that showroom kind of shine on it. I will also be using scratch remover for any deep scratches, and of course I'm going to wash the car off first with some shampoo and wax. Now, I wouldn't recommend this method for a really nice car, a new car, but I would recommend it for like an old beat up one like my one. My second car is 12 years old and it's done 252,000 miles, and you can see things like birds dropping on it. It's not very shiny at the moment. It's quite beat up. You see this damage here. Parts of this is all kind of faded light grey, encrusted bird poo. I would recommend starting with the roof because that's the highest point, and I'll need a stool just to get to the middle of the roof. So, looking at it, it's a Honda Civic. So, hopefully, I'm going to be doing a really good job on it, and it should look very different. Hopefully, almost as good as my Ford Focus. Right, so first thing to do is get a bucket, warm soapy water, put that shampoo and wax in it, and I'm just going to foam up the top of the bonnet, foam up everywhere, especially areas like this where there's some really crusty stuff. Get the whole car wet, and then before I start kind of scrubbing a bit with my sponge. Now remember, this is not for a posh car, plush car. For a beat up, that's fine, because what you want, I have got some microfiber cloths, but I'll be using them once I get rid of most of the dirt. So I'm just going to use this sponge, and sponges are quite good actually, you don't really scratch the paintwork. I'm going to be using long strokes along the length of the body, try and scrub it, try and get as much dirt off as possible. Right, if this is a really nice car like my Ford Focus, I wouldn't be using a dirty bucket like this. Although I've cleaned it, it's still a bit dirty. I'll use one of them buckets that's got a grid in it, so any dirt and grit falls through the grid and onto the bottom. You don't kind of collect it and rub it over your car. But for a car like this, no problem. So this is the Simon's shampoo Carnauba wax. Probably enough. It's very concentrated stuff. And like I said, yeah, still start from above, start from the roof, and work down. Scrubbing it, it's soaked up. I'm almost tall enough to reach. Layer of water. Get those fake tin bird poo out. It's actually flown right. The bird poo's actually straight off, which is great. The other side. So you get the idea. You work from up to down because water drips downwards, of course. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. I'll soak this one through. Now it's thoroughly soaked through. I'm going to give it one more wash. This water is from such a big bucket. I'm not even going to change the water. It's all still quite clear. I'm going to try and get off all the little bits of embedded grime now. I'm just going to scrub in the direction the car travels in. And I do recommend sponges, you know, they sell these for cars, specifically water. So after I've done all that, I'm going to rinse it off with fresh water. Not forgetting to do the wheels, that was a good sign. I changed the water for clean water. These Honda wheels are quite good. They're like solid, whatever it is, alloy. And you can see it's chipped. But it looks like solid aluminium alloy. It's like kind of galvanised on with. It's called electroplating. 252,000 miles. These wheels are still quite shiny. Normally they'll start peeling. Before the paint started peeling, and on the Mark 9 the paint started peeling. When it's Mark 8, little aspects like this. No, I mean overall the Mark 9's better than the Mark 8, but little things like that give a bit of quality. It's a tiny bit of paint peel here, but 250 plus thousand miles, it's not bad. It's getting dark, but you can still see reflecting against the light where the normal tap water dries, it leaves limescale trails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some water, I'm going to put it on, clean some fresh water, sponge it down but not soak it, and then use a very large towel to dry it off. And then tomorrow when there's more light, I'm going to put on the anti-scratch remover. Right, so it's the next day, and all over this car there are these tiny little scratches. When I run my hand over it, it feels really rough, like the lacquer's not even there anymore, but it's very rough. In a way that's advantageous for my next step. So remember, last night I toweled down, I just watered it with ordinary tap water, toweled it down, so now there's no little speckles of limescale, but now it reveals all the little tiny little scratches are in there. So normally you use scratch remover for small areas. You see a scratch, you put it on. Because this car has been so beat down, it's done so many miles, I think I might just scratch remove the whole lot, and then it might leave a kind of waxy film for my final stage, which is the car plan Demon Shine. But I'm just going to try it this way. I might just put scratch remover on all the blue paint, just to see the results. And that other car plan stuff might not stick afterwards, but we'll see. Squeezed quite a bit out. I've noticed sometimes if one layer doesn't work with this scratch remover, second layer or third layer will usually get rid of the scratching, quite deep scratches. So I think probably different directions, circular movement is probably the best way, because all scratches are one direction. So I'm just going to carry on doing this on the whole car. So incidentally, this is what the car looks like after a good wash, car wash with that Nubra wax, wash and wax. Remember, I approached this very differently. If it was an expensive car or a new car, it's just a run around, beat up old car. I'm doing what I can to prevent any future rust, any future problems, and making it look alright. That's what I'm doing there. I'll be doing the headlights. You'll notice the headlights are a bit foggy. I'm going to try something on the headlights in another video. Just put and stuff all on everywhere. There's blue paint. That's the entire car. The blue paint in the car covered, especially areas like this where the keys meet, although I don't ever use the keys. I just use the button the previous owner had. Scratched that to a very bad extent. Alright, so just need another cloth, microfiber, to buff it off. This quarter panel here is easy to spot whether or not it's worked because it catches the light quite well. These little flakes here, just flake paint, neglect. It comes off quite well. Let's get a feel of it now. Still grippy, which is what I want. I want it grippy, so it'll grip onto the car plan stuff. Right, so I'm just going to buff it all off. Look, areas like this, it's just someone left solvent on it, brake fluid or something, and just left it on there. Like the paint. So that's pretty good, eh? Shines up pretty well. So I buffed off all the anti-scratch or scratch hider wax, and it's looking alright. Some of the scratches are still there, the really deep ones. Some of the neglect over the years is still there, but it's looking pretty good. Need quite a few cloths, 3 or 4 really clean microfiber cloths. So my last stage, I'm just going to give you a good shot at the front. The last stage is going to be with this Demon Shine. So let's get that on. So car plan, Demon Shine. It's quite watery. I'll be careful not to spray it on my other car. Probably spray it in the cloth instead. Probably I need one more cloth to buff it down, but what about it? Alright, so here's that same spot. Can I do a quick before and after? So before and after. So I've noticed that scratch remover really did a big job on tidying it up. Not sure whether it needed that car plan stuff. I've touched the paint now, kind of still feels a bit grippy, which is not ideal. I want it to be smooth so the dirt falls off. There's some other car plan stuff that I use that helps to deflect the dirt. It creates a really smooth layer. I haven't used it on this car. Right, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. Please consider it. Thanks for